Hi Collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So we can understand our intuition, so we can co-create with the universe. We're looking at maybe someone's in an unrequited love. Someone looks like they have a bad entity and they're trapped by the devil. Okay, this is the deliverer of all evil through romance, unrequited love. Maybe someone feels insecure now. So you've got to manage your emotions because you understand there's a bad entity on your romance, maybe. Maybe a Leo person wants to end the conflict, maybe. Take it as it resonates, all right? So we're looking at toxic romances then, okay? Maybe someone's showing you their creative self-expression, okay? Maybe you're trying to bring about ease and comfort, okay? So you can let go of this dark entity on your back. Maybe when it comes to being productive, when it comes to a vision of a spiritual romantic journey. We all have a soul. Well, we're looking for our soulmates, okay? Maybe you're dealing with an upside down emperor, okay? Someone that is not bringing people to the light, very controlling, stubborn person. Someone feels very conflicted. Maybe someone's losing their power because they were childish. They're not taking the people to the light because the kings need to be in order, but the emperor looks like he's beneath the kings and the kings are ruling the emperor. So now we have a difficult situation because maybe this emperor is in an unrequited love when it comes to attachment to the devil. Okay, someone's attached to the devil energy. So now someone's in their Seven of Cups, all right? Seven of Cups is indecisions when it comes to maybe daydreaming, okay? Or maybe someone trying to move forward away from this devil energy when it comes to toxic relationships. You could be with a Capricorn person or a Virgo person. Someone's learning maybe about the emperor at work, okay, or maybe someone wants to play the emperor. It could be an actor, but it's not something you can play. It's a bloodline, okay. You could be looking at maybe direct message, okay, when it comes to maybe the passion, or maybe someone being courageous when it comes to maybe a message. Someone's studying a message when it comes to maybe someone's creative endeavors. Someone's looking at someone's intellectual property at work. Am looking at maybe a childish emperor being attached to a Virgo person? When it comes to maybe the growth of stability, maybe someone feels very protective now, maybe, or someone's getting their hand. Someone took a dirty deal and the emperor's not being guided the right way. But someone's looking at a message though when it comes to someone's action, someone's passion. Maybe someone's attached to maybe a highly sexual endeavor when it comes to maybe being promiscuous. So now someone's looking at the strength of someone's roots when it comes to maybe someone's foundation. Someone's looking at a message, but it's coming with obstacles, delays. It seems to be a pitfall when it comes to someone getting their hands dirty. He could be helping, this emperor could be helping a Virgo person when it comes to maybe being fussy. So now you look at a lover. Maybe this masculine is looking at maybe studying a lover, a Virgo person or Gemini person. Maybe someone's working with many lovers, so he's not being an emperor. He's very childish, stubborn, and maybe abusing his power. Could be a Virgo person, maybe thinking he's an emperor and he's not. So now he's looking at these messages when it comes to stability. Someone's looking at studying someone's destiny or karmic. Someone's on a karmic cycle. When it comes to their foundation, they planted a foundation on a karmic cycle. So now they're looking at maybe releasing fear, because maybe they understand when it comes to maybe studying about someone's intentions, energy, and action when it comes to planting a foundation for a Wheel of Fortune. It was under deception. So now maybe someone's turning this cycle because they took a gamble. And now we're looking at the moon. Maybe someone's looking at someone's expression, or somebody was studying someone's expression through messages and studying someone's everyday activity. So now they're looking at their mood, maybe. Maybe they're looking at someone's general mood. And maybe someone's studying that a Cancer person or Aries person, they're fucking childish, man. When it comes to planting a foundation, they're in a karmic cycle. So I may be looking at every ending as a new beginning. but someone's avoiding change due to depression, stagnation, and holding on to old habits. So someone's staying in the moon cycle. Okay, they like their secrets, or someone's releasing the fear and anxiety when it comes to self-healing. You got to trust your intuition, because someone has that desire to stay in the secret. So they're going to be stuck in a karmic cycle when it comes to Wheel of Fortune. Somebody was only concerned about money. So now someone's releasing that fear, maybe, because now you're looking at upside down Page of Cups. Someone's not intuitive, and someone doesn't have feelings for someone. So now you're looking at the Page. Foolish, immature emotions when it comes to maybe just avoiding change. It's just childish emotions, man. It's I feel like the only time these people have the desire to change is when you got to hit their pocket with the truth, and that's what make them hit, because you can't um invest in it anymore in your old habits when it comes to Wheel of Fortune. So now someone's studying a message about a karmic cycle, and someone was in fear of stagnation. Okay, now you're looking at Aquarius person. Someone's learning messages from Aquarius person about an emperor. And now maybe someone is being inspired by Aquarius to release the fear and anxiety and do self-healing. You've got to trust your own intuition. Someone's looking for wish fulfillment, okay, when it comes to maybe your own willpower, because you're looking at your own inner strength, okay, when it comes to your own happiness. Someone looking at spirituality. What does spirituality mean to you? Ego, energy, go. Is it the good light or the bad light? Because someone's in a bad light. And now maybe looking at hope when it comes to a Wheel of Fortune. A new, maybe, foundation for a Wheel of Fortune. Because there seem to be obstacles. Someone's avoiding change because someone's too immature. Immature, they don't like to change. So I don't understand. This is why, if it could be a business person, an Aries person, or a Virgo person, financially, they'll make one or two pennies, but not a solid foundation, because they're not going in the light. It's more promiscuity, sexual. Maybe someone's trying to control someone. Because when you don't reply to someone, that's another indirect of trying to control you. Do you know what I mean? So now Virgo is looking behind this Aquarius person. Someone's seen the truth about an Aquarius person. Someone went within and done the hermit. All right, you got to do the shadow work. Okay, because the star is in you, collective. Don't let people take that away from you because they're celebrities. No, fuck that shit. You are the star. Press like, subscribe. If you really agree that you have the star inside of you, all you've got to do is solitude, introspection, and let God guide you from within. Let your intuition guide you, because now you look at your own inner wisdom. But someone feels like they're going to be left out in the cold because they're hopeless, all right, because they don't have an intuition. So now maybe someone's looking at a romantic spiritual journey, okay, or they're looking at unrequited love. Is it destiny or is it my karmic cycle? So now someone's probably studying, because the foundation is maybe healing when it comes to a Virgo person. Maybe a Virgo person seeing the star in Aquarius person, and maybe this emperor is fucking jealous because he went for an unrequited love and no one don't give a shit about his star. So they look at the peace. Someone wants to create peace with Aquarius person. They see the compassion. Someone's been illuminated when it comes to spirituality. It's about healing. It's about co-creating with the universe. You've got to be accountable. You know what it is? They lack accountability. Somebody likes to be wrong and strong. And that's why someone's going to see the truth. Because remember, this is a rat race, they say. Somehow there's always a rush for something. But they're rushing into an accident. They're just rushing too much. Not using the intuition. I don't understand when people rush. It's a rat race. But what are you racing for? The first person to plant a foundation or something? I don't know. But someone's learning, though, about someone's truth, going within, how to go within to bring a Wheel of Fortune. And You know when someone sees original idea, they take it and try to bring their own wheel of fortune. But no, someone's in fear or releasing that fear. Someone's releasing their fear because they're looking for new people, new things, new environment. Because now you're looking at a wheel of fortune. You come to the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is all about upside down clarity, acceptance. Maybe someone's looking at for a new ambition. Keep studying, collective. Keep going within, use your intuition. Because you can turn this wheel of fortune, but the wheel of fortune is always turning. Because someone's seeing a Aquarius person at the top of the wheel of fortune. So they've been studying, thinking, uh-oh, it was fated for an Aquarius person to be maybe a tarot reader or the inventor, the original inventor of the tarot reading. Now someone feels very happy, all right? While someone else, maybe a Cancer person, is in their feelings. Because maybe this Emperor is releasing their fear because they were guided by the wrong way. You can't listen to people's opinion, man. People's opinion is not facts until it's studied, you know? So now someone's looking at confusion when it comes to maybe a Cancer person, when it comes to offering a gift. Someone had to meditate on it because it was a third-party person. And that third-party person brought confusion. Somebody changed the message, a Cancer person. So this masculine won't face his fears. His fears when it comes to maybe taking action with passion to go towards the masculine's destiny. So now you're seeing releasing that fear, or releasing a Cancer person, or releasing your feelings of fear and anxiety, because it was an illusion. Fear is an illusion. You have to understand that. Don't put fear in the ear because it's in the heart. The heart has the word ear in it. And the heart is the seat of the soul. The heart is the rose. The rose ain't supposed to be black. It's supposed to be red with faith, beauty. You're meant to see beauty for all things, all creatures great and small. So every ending has a new beginning because now you're seeing the beauty of maybe your destiny by releasing that fear, collective. Don't be immature with your emotions or unstable or controlling. Release the control, okay? Or someone's releasing a Cancer person, okay? Because now someone's looking at a situation where someone's looking at someone's creative endeavors. You've got to use your intuition. That brings you protection. Because the highest form of protection is love. It's the highest source to God. It's love. Love conquers. Not manufactured love or like unrequited love with a dark entity on it. Now someone's releasing a karmic to get rid of the dark entity off their back. Because someone's jealous, envious, and keeps following maybe this masculine or Aquarius person. And now maybe a Virgo studying about maybe the hope and the innocence when it comes to creating peace. Peace brings your happiness and all things that are beautiful. Because now you're looking at a soulmate. Someone sees and feels a soulmate, or someone's releasing a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, an ex from the past, or someone's got happy memories and they want to give a gift to a soulmate. Because now you're looking at a gifted soulmate. That's what they think. And now they see a gifted soulmate. They want to release that regret and change into grace and get rid of that pressing that button of depression that brings stagnation into the nation of soulmates. Someone's getting rid of old habits maybe when it comes to maybe a Cancer person, because a Cancer person could be a friend, could be an ex, or someone familiar, or someone from your past life. That means you've got unfinished business from your past life or this life. So someone hasn't finished their karmic debt, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. So that person's heading towards a karmic debt. Maybe because of advice and motivation when it comes to messages changing to the Emperor, Aries person. when it comes to maybe energy, they weren't honest. It's like the masculine saw a message, they probably believed it, saw it, understood it, but then went to a cancer person for a different opinion. Cancer saw it, but like the witch in the wardrobe, when he goes with his sister and she sees her imagination, her intuition is right. There is a secret passage through the wicked wardrobe, isn't it? The wardrobe, right? When he goes back to family, he then says, no, it's her imagination. She's crazy. Don't listen to her. But they don't realize this child was gifted. So now, when they were hiding from someone, all right, all the children went into the wardrobe and they all fell out of the wardrobe into intuition, into imagination, because imagination is real life. Row, row, row the boat gently down the stream. Merry, 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 merry. Life is just a dream. It's an illusion. That's why you've got to bring the balance. So when this man's talking about, oh, bring balance, darling. No, he's not using his fucking imagination, his intuition, to bring the people back to the light. It's in the darkness. So now you're looking at a gifted child. Why? Because when Edward, what his name was, all went into the wardrobe, they all fell out, and they all said, whoa, it is true. So they all looked at the brother and said, so you lied. You lied. You said she was just her imagination. But he had a different agenda, like this cancer person, someone you feel familiar, a friend. They want to be in the chariot, but they're not looking at their shadow side. They want to be the ruler. They want to be the emperor. But it's a bloodline. If it's not in your intuition, it's not in your imagination. But he saw the emperor, the real emperor, but he didn't want to tell the fucking truth. Why? Because he wanted to change the dynamic. Jealousy at work, so they started lying. So now there's an 8 of Pentacles now, Now they have worries over maybe giving up money because someone's inexperienced, lack of ambition, a cancer person. When it comes to maybe the chariot, only the emperor and the empress can go in this chariot. No matter what energy you do, doesn't matter if you do energy swapping with the emperor and a cancer person, because they were holding secrets, illusions, they tried to create this mystery. But no, use your intuition. Nothing's a mystery. So someone's subconscious mind is now releasing that fear and anxiety. And now they look at maybe self-healing by trusting your own intuition. Now someone feels an ex is very gifted, all right? But someone's stopping that movement. Do you understand? When it comes to the chariot, motivations, the goals, it's out of control. Someone's lost control because someone's in self-doubt now. Why? Because at the crossroad, right, someone's probably crossing this road and they don't know where to go. What direction am I going? They're in the car thinking, where am I going? Why? Because you're not the fucking emperor. You have to have self-discipline, self-control. You have to align the masculine and feminine energy. This person hasn't done it. So they're not the emperor. It's a bloodline. What's your authentic self? Go into healing, deep dive healing. Okay? And maybe someone's looking at like-minded people with similar interests to achieve a goal, to wake up the emperors, to rule the kings. Because now you're looking at joint activities. Maybe they had a joint activity because they were friends or someone familiar or was an ex. But no, this ex is using hex to hex you out through energy magic. Or maybe just through their we all create magic, We all create magic. We're all magical. Some people create dark magic, and some people create magic from their own love of self, and share it out to other people. So now the Cancer's so immature, very childish. He's not overcoming his addictions. Maybe he wants to hold back this emperor and say, wait for me. Why are we waiting for you for, bro? Your authentic self is your authentic self. If you find it, you find it. If you don't, you don't. So let go of control, all right? Because someone's trying to take control of their own independence, maybe. But someone's at a crossroads. Maybe someone saw you cross on the road because now there's a situation when it comes to maybe the Six of Swords. Delays, obstacles, resisting that change. Why? Because Cancer is immature. Projection. Immature. Looking at the crossroads of a Aquarius person, hoping she won't change. No, she's too strong for you. She's watering the Leo. Because we're looking at the Leo lion. Someone's looking at the energy of I can't get the words out. See, no control. Someone trying to control someone's throat chakra by using this, I don't know, the lack of control. Looking at infinity, okay, when it comes to eternity. Looking at the cycles of life. Someone's studying the cycles of Aquarius person when it comes to divine connection with a Leo person. When it comes to infinite wisdom. Someone is inexperienced. So they're looking at Aquarius person when it comes to the star. Alright, we look at the faith, we look at your peace. Bring peace, that brings happiness. So now someone's looking at illumination when it comes to spirituality. And now they're pouring. Maybe someone's looking at the cosmos, the macro, and I'm so used to business way of saying it, macro and micro, but they got it from spirituality. What's above is below. Macro, cosmo, and microcosmo is all in you. You have to realign all the cosmos in you. That's your psychological drive. Now, someone's psychological drive is out of control. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, but inexperienced. Inexperienced, too damn moody, don't know where he's going, no direction. Maybe he's got mother issues, who cares? But realign that planetary in you, collective, and bring back that healing, because maybe you're releasing an ex, alright? So, don't listen to that song. I just heard that song. What? Something from my ex, all I want is my... Listen, some of you got to listen to them lyrics, man, because the more we listen to these stupid lyrics, it's programming your mind for someone's ideology. Because remember, when it comes to Egyptian cross, the circle is about the wholeness. It's about the completeness, the oneness of life. All right? And then you've got the vertical. That's the masculine, okay, looking at his masculinity. Masculinity is using your intuition and your godhead, all right, for immortality. Now you look at the horizontal, okay, in the Aquarius, the feminine energy. So now someone looking at their feminine and masculine energy and taming that beast within themselves, and now we're more balanced, feminine and masculine in you. But when it comes to seeking the Western philosophy, learning about Wheel of Fortune, it's under deception, illusions, fears, corruption, you name it. They're stuck on the psychological drive of Satan. They think, oh, because I've got a rich boyfriend or I've got someone in the workplace, if they're my friend, my partner, that's going to open up my sextile. That shows opportunities for my production to be successful because it shows I've got a mental attitude because I'm holding hands with someone else. I'm active. It don't work like that no more. Them days are dead. Them days are dead. Them days are dead. It's about intuition. So now they're looking at a stumbling block because someone's got a blocked heart. That's why it's upside down. They don't have a heart. So now someone's building their own blocks when it comes to direction or when it comes to maybe their crossroad. They're at a crossroad. All right? Because now someone's looking at maybe squaring up what you like inside. What are you like inside? And now maybe someone's looking at this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person and they've seen inside. Lack of self-awareness. Lack of self-awareness, man. The conscious mind is not kicking in so they can face their relationships, you know. Instead, they're facing frustration. And they wonder why they're frustrated, but they take it out on everybody else. So now someone's looking at that psychological drive of Aquarius person, they think it's very strong. Why? Because we're looking at the macro and microcosmos, all right? With the sun, the moon, the Mercury, the Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. That is our psychological drive to bring the power from within. Why? Because the lion ruled the jungle through what? The heart. But the Western world took the head off. They're taking off the Godhead of these masculines. That's why they only have the vertical line for the cross and the horizontal line to show you every day in plain sight. Your intuition is the feminine. You have masculines, they want to act like they're masculine. Oh, this is the masculine way to do it. We protect, we serve the woman. No, you're not a woman's slave, my friend. All right, you're looking at freedom. Put your Godhead on, masculines, all right? And that's you becoming more intuitive. Why? Because you're playing with your feminine side as well. If you don't cry, to me, I will call you a pussycat. And you won't like to hear my words when I'm ready to diss people. Yes, my mouth needs washing out with soap. Okay? Yes, I understand that. We're looking at renewal, we're looking at movement, we're looking at the life force of growth. It comes from self-awareness. Now, someone's looking at maybe the Leo person when it comes to the will, the control, the courage, the strength of Aquarius, or a Leo person when it comes to maybe going within and doing the work, when it comes to the hermit, solitude, introspection. Maybe someone feels like they ghosted Aquarius person. Now the Virgo seeing the truth, or maybe hiding the truth. Now they've seen that a Leo's ex is fucking gifted. Because she's been saying for ages, I've been talking to this Leo since a child. And now Cancer's out of control. He's stuck in his thoughts about Aquarius person. Because he tried to change the dynamic in the sleep by trying to get this person to look at a Cancer and not a Leo. And now it was sent by a letter. And now Virgo's person is looking at two stars. 1, 2, yin and the yang. So now someone's thinking about Aquarius person. When it comes to illuminating the mind, when it comes to creativity and intellect. Futuristic people, futuristic thinkers. I just heard I told you so, but that's not the point. It's not about I told you so. It's about us recognizing the masculines need to heal and put their Godhead back on because they're in the 8 of Pentacles. Virgo is in the 8 of Pentacles when it comes to giving up. Inexperienced people. They have a lack of ambition. So they keep looking at maybe this Leo person, following this Leo person. And now they're in their feelings at work because someone is gifted in Leo's energy. And now Cancer or Virgo, Capricorn is pissed. They're in the tower because something's been revealed. The truth is being revealed. So now we're looking at a situation, the secret's being revealed by Aquarius person. Because maybe Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person was lying. He knew the truth, but he held on to the truth. Because he was busy looking at work, Leo's work, work from Leo, the strength of Aquarius and a Leo's work. So he ran to an ex, or an ex ran to a water sign person and lied about Aquarius person because a Cancer wanted to wash away an Aquarius person and focus on a 3 of cup that's in the air. So they were building castles in the air. They're not at their happy ever after. 6 and 4. No. Someone's more happy. Ooh. Someone in Loving Always by Junior English. I just heard it. You know, like when there's a 10 of cup, but think of my soulmate is giving me that. How do the lyrics go again? I haven't heard it for a whole minute. But I just saw that whole storyline. Well, if you're a spirit, like to say, if you're a spirit, you're still giving me that hope of love, innit? Even if you're just in my mind. Even if you're just in my mind and you're just a spirit, you're giving me the love I need still. Do you get what I mean? That's what I think this person feels when it comes to maybe feeling emotionally safe, because now someone's walking away. It's giving them the power and the strength to walk away and see through an illusion. It's seeing two soulmates in the halls of love and truth in the garden of paradise. So now someone is having a conversation in a group of bodies, and now they're in emotions because Cancer can't get in that chariot. He drinks too much. I think he might have an accident through drinking, alright? That's a warning for him to stop drinking, because he's being selfish. Because you're going to hurt other people on the road, and then infrastructure as well. That's selfish. So they don't care about people, things, and places, you know, because a car's like a monster, and a monster's driving a monster. So it's dangerous. This person's going to come out of control, or he's out of control of his emotions. He drinks too much because someone's walking away. He's in his feelings. So this is what I don't understand. That means a person don't like you but will hold on to you. He's dangerous. Cancer's dangerous, man. Yeah, he's dangerous, man, for a Leo person. It's been highlighted, maybe Leo, when it comes to a Taurus person, when it comes to what you say is what you reap. It was all about that money. It was all about someone's anxiety, about money, because they didn't have a faith in God, and they don't have a faith in the Godhead. But it's not, there's hierarchies, man. You just got to keep it real, innit? It's got to keep it real. Someone's looking at maybe a Leo person when it comes to maybe seeing the direction, highlighting that someone's losing control. Someone's got their highlights on in a car maybe, and maybe knocked over a child maybe. Maybe someone's knocked over a child on their pathway when it comes to maybe an alley. Maybe someone knocked over a child in an alley, or crossing the road. And someone's investigating it maybe. Because there was a hidden bad plan, and because the mind's out of control, feelings out of control, Leo's leaving, this mess is going to be in his feelings, or maybe in his past is catching up with him. That maybe something happened to a child in a car, or around a car, or something about pathway, or near a boat, or near a river. And now his mind and emotion out of control, because someone's releasing the fear of secrets and illusion, and now he's seeing the community become more intuitive. This mess is not going to handle it. He thought it was just two people being intuitive. No, it's a whole fucking community. And now he's realizing it. Oh shit. It's a bad planning. They went against the Holy Grail, which is self. They went against the Wheel of Fortune, because the Wheel of Fortune is always moving with or without you. And now he's fucked. He thought he probably can change this Wheel of Fortune. He can't. He's doing destiny swapping. That was his intentions. Like he's in a gambling house. Yeah, so now you're looking at a tower moment when it comes to maybe the Emperor in a tower. Or maybe somebody was hoping that the Emperor was so drunk that he gets bad news, he loses his grip, and he falls through a tower. Or a fire sign person, either a woman or a man, Aquarius or a Leo, fell out of a building. Or someone set someone's house on fire for insurance. It was a lie, because they want to hide something in this house or something, or this foundation. Maybe someone built a real estate, but under that real estate it could be a dead body, and someone's shocked. The Emperor's shocked maybe, because maybe it was his land, his property, so it's his authority. The captain goes down with the ship, And now he's looking at being out of control, about a shock or about a letter. And I feel like he's losing his power because a Virgo person was childish and immature. So now there's obstacles when it comes to the Empress Foundation. Now he's probably trying to avoid this change. But he's looking at a new foundation though. The devil's in the tower. So now they're looking at this message about work, about someone's skills, about someone's talent. Taurus person. Taurus person trying to act like they didn't burn down something or throw something off a building or something. She done something for money. And now this Cancer's out of control. Feelings. They lost their faith. They lost their faith when it comes to work. Someone's lost their faith in a Taurus person when it comes to skills and craftsmen and determination. They feel a Taurus person at work or Virgo, immature. They're shocked about a Virgo person that Taurus did something because a Taurus lacks ambition and she tried to be crafty, or he, and now they're looking at a romance decision and somebody put in the hard work but now stubborn to change because a lot was put in, like unalivements, pill popping, spiking, and now what they say is what they reap. When it comes to I have the work under control because someone's controlling someone's throat. Someone's got someone at the neck. When it comes to finances, security. Oh, what they are to the word. Someone was looking for someone's money when it comes to the house too. It was about money, possessions, because somebody only feels self-worth through income, assets, values. They don't have feelings. So now someone's shocked to learn about Taurus person being a karmic and being offered money from a Cancer person to look independently wealthy, to create an illusion for romance decision. So now a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person is on a karmic wheel when it comes to greed, financial losses, missed opportunities, stuck on a karmic wheel. Because now they're confused. Somebody changed the message. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person changed the message about Aquarius person when it comes to an offer, when it comes to maybe trying to stop or something happening in October or the 1st, or they do moon magic. But yeah, Cancer gave a Taurus money to change a message to create a project. Now someone's releasing this because it was a false start. When it comes to the insight of someone waiting for some results to come in, but it's not coming in because now the truth is revealed. Maybe the Emperor releasing this fear about a soulmate they walked away from and stopped their own happiness. These people are scared because someone's got a dead body. Someone has a dead body under their hand, under their bonnet. And it could be a child, man. Something to do with a child. Or someone young. Or someone younger than them. So now you're looking at new beginnings because someone's thinking about Taurus person when it comes to investments, donations. Told you he donated and he wasted his money. And that's what he's thinking about. Maybe Cancer person because he went to a friend and he created a false narrative when it comes to a contract for a house or something to do with house 2 when it comes to money, finances, security, when it comes to possession, to feel self-worth through assets. That's how they feel valued, through assets. So he has his foot in this confusion of changing the message when it comes to God handing us the power of the soul. So now someone sees Aquarius person is fated to have a very powerful soul. So now someone's looking at new things, new people, things in places. And now someone's thinking, Cancer, Aries, Sagittarius, your ex soulmate is fucking gifted and very powerful, and he can't handle it no more. No matter what he does, numancy, juju, voodoo, doo-doo, whatever, he can't handle it. With a Taurus person, he's recognizing that all this was for a purpose. It's all for a purpose. So now he's recalculating his steps, because a Cancer person, he saw the truth and he held on to it and he changed the message. He reminds of the witch in the wardrobe, because he was laying down, he had an epiphany, he did, about soulmate, but he wanted this Leo to walk away. Do you understand? He wanted to actually knock over a Leo or throw him off a building, because they want to swap energy, swap destiny swapping. So he's got a foot in this, Cancer person has. All right. So now he was thinking and he saw it, but all he was thinking about unalignment to change, because he wanted the project. He already put the money in and he wanted to get rid of a Leo person, the Emperor. So now looking at, he knew he's doing the parallel of the witch in the wardrobe, because he wanted to be the powerful one. He didn't want this Leo to recognize how powerful he was. So he went to an ex, a Taurus person, and offered her a project and money to change the message, to change the narrative. And now we're looking at, he held on to the truth, and now he's in fear because the truth has been released. Truth been released, man. Obstacles, avoiding that change, really? Never mind. Cancer, avoiding that change, are we? Well, they want a Leo person to not defend himself. It's all about a Leo person not defending himself. So now someone's surrendered, someone's exhausted, because he feels lost now. Cancer person, when it comes to the soul of the self, when they think about Leo, they're fighting in the spiritual world. He wants to kill Leo from within, from the soul. So when he wakes up, he's in that fear and all that. So they're fighting in the spiritual world, man. And maybe he's trying to change the narrative. Say, nah, Leo, man, you were drunk yesterday. No, he's not. He's doing some fucking spiritual foolishness, because Cancer tried to swap the energy with me. He wants me to strip for him and all that madness. He's doing some new dancy. I don't know what he's romancing with over there, but he will be romancing with the devil. You called for it. Now you got it. Now he's out of control. Out of control. Because now he's lost. He wants to surrender. Exhausted. Trying to kill a Leo person, because he thinks that, I just heard it, your soulmate won't shut the fuck up. Aquarius person, I think that's what he's pissed off about as well. But at the same time, he wanted a Aquarius person, but Aquarius person won't shut up about a Leo person. Yeah, I told you. She said she won't shut the fuck up, man. So Cancer person has to leave. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, he's too immature, man. So now someone's looking at God's turret cap, what's above is below. And someone was on the catfish. And we fished out these people when it comes to obstacles, delays. You got to manage your emotions. You can't force the horse to drink the river of love. You got to make the intuition guide the horse, which is the power of self. All right? It gives you that power of freedom to travel. And that's what they hate. Maybe Aquarius person has the power to travel, while maybe Cancer is still stuck in obstacles because he created from his own delays. He's got karmic debt and he's resisting that change. They're trying to give it to this Leo person, his karmic debt. Yeah, because he gave a Taurus money advance. So they both, oh God, this is crazy. Just for fame and money, brinking aura. I mean, maybe fame just an addiction by itself, isn't it? It's like cocaine, cocaina. I can hear Jay-Z. Last, oh, what is it called? Hey, oh my God, when you got to give that person the room to just go and be themselves, innit? The last one, the last standing, last something on one of his first albums. They didn't want to give this Leo the room, maybe. The opposite. I'm just trying to stop music coming from my head. For now. Especially if it comes from the Emperor. No, anybody else. I need a break from him. They do too much, man, in the spiritual world. Way too much. All from a spiritual conversation. And it's all become just madness. All because I had a dream about a Leo person, Aquarius. And he asked me if I still loved him. And I said nothing. So the higher self said, tell him the truth. So I said, let's have a spiritual conversation. And then I heard that we're going to be gifted 2 children. 2 children. And then he ran. And then before he ran, he said, you know me. You know I'm going to run. And I ran after him. I ran for 5 years. I ain't running no more. Twin flame journey. That's when I understood about the twin flame journey. I always wondered, why did I feel this Leo so in my fucking energy, man? He'll tell me, go and learn oil and gas. Next minute, I'm at uni. And all I had was I had my performing arts certificate, and I went to college to study criminology and anthropology. I was going to study psychology, but I got too fucking emotional. Not going to lie. When I talked about New Papua Guinea and how New Papua Guinea was so peaceful until the Western world went there and they offered them a shell. Here's a shell, my darlings. I like your cow. You can cut your cow and eat it because they saw the gold, the minerals in it, the resources. But because when you know you're used to something, they know their value, they know their worth. But it was something new to cut a chicken from a shell, maybe. And that's when the whole disaster happened. And I was so emotional. And then my phone kept ringing to continue doing modeling and that. I just went to be I just said, fuck it, I'm going to focus on modeling then. I can't take that type, nah. And then there was distraction in the class. Girls was, some good singers in there as well. We're studying criminology and that. I'm still in touch with one of them. Not often. Nice girl as well. Yeah, nice girl as well, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I learned all my mistakes from college. I said, when I come to uni, I'm not doing that again. Always sat at the front. I never went with anyone that had distraction. I love learning, but I had to manage my emotions, man, when it comes to learning about the supply chain and how people use psychology. And that's when I learned that marketing is for gullible people because they use psychology in marketing. So like red can give you that that pull, innit? And it can like, oh, what do you call it again? Hypnotize. So they do a lot of hypnotizing in their ads and that as well. I learned a lot, man. Yeah, because I wanted to do all that when I was younger. Not do that, but I wanted to learn about criminology because I wanted to be an anthropologist. Yeah, I don't know why. I just like those. I like history. I like whatever my mind tells me, to be honest. So now someone's letting go of that burden. Maybe it's looking at a curious person, or maybe they're holding on to the burden. Such a curious person is holding on to this burden of being a star, maybe. Or they're looking at the Ten of Wands. Balance, freedom, letting go. Gotta let go. Because Sagittarius probably was behind as well. This tower moment, someone falling out of a fucking building or burning a house or creating a whole foundation that weren't real. So now they've all fallen out this tower because there's the demons in the tower, not building from their intuition. They got to let go of this feeling of everything's about fame and money. You got to let go. That's stupid, immature behavior. Immature, hiding behind bushes. Look at Aquarius person. Let's stalk Aquarius person. Leo person, just keep making her feel like you ghosted her. Listen, love is air. I see this masculine all the time. I don't need it in my face. I see it so all the time. Trust me, when he's ready to come for the kiss and his hug, trust me, he don't care what I have to say. He's coming for it. I'm telling you, his show is very like he's a very powerful person, but he's not acting right now. No, he's not. This Leo person, not acting right. No, he's not. Can't listen to other people's opinion, especially a drunk. Especially someone that's always depressed, someone that's always insecure. No, you can't listen to them type of people, man. No, man. No. So he handed some money to a Taurus person. There you go. Enlightenment again. When it comes to maybe the insight, somebody was looking for a 3 of Wands, the growth. When it comes to money, a Taurus person, when it comes to their self-expression, it's all about the money, their value, their assets to make them feel like they're worthy. All right? So they were taking money. There you go. What's sticking out? The devil. Told you he has to get rid of this Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve Nadia. She's a demon. She's a demon. I heard that in my dream this morning. They were shouting at her, saying, you're demonic. You're just demonic. And I feel the more I come online and tell my truth, I'm releasing the energy. Because collective, people always say, I have nightmares. When I'm dreaming, I don't want to dream. You have to face the shadow self because you don't know who's in your energy that's here from your past life, that you have unfinished business with, or someone in your life now, an ex, that's scornful. Do you know what I mean? You don't know what they're playing with. Because kryptonite, innit? Remember, kryptonite, Superman, was it crystals, kryptonite, you know? And because the Superman as well, remember, he has an S on his chest, the soul. The soul. The heart is the seat of the soul. But the pyramid is upside down. Why? Because they're changing the fucking energy. We come to Disney, Marvel, all of them things there. They understand about energy. That's why some people are just too, like, follow fashion. Oh, the Simpsons. Look, they knew blah, blah, blah. The Simpsons use fucking tarot, people. Church use tarot. Look it up. They'll tell you don't touch the tarot. But they're using it, though. They're using it. Even to do their fashion lines. I think it's Louis Vuitton or Gucci. They rely heavily, don't quote me, but one of them, a few of them, they rely heavily on tarot. But they'll tell you don't touch tarot. And them same people from church to your pastor then, to even these dirty people that we have to deal with. No, God's taking the power back. We've got to take the power back, collective. God showed me I'm the original maker of the tarot. I saw a dream of Alexander Crawley. Again, he showed me a rose. I looked online. His fucking wife was a rose. And he showed me his 10 of cups. A picture of a woman. She's holding a black rose. And basically, long story short, she's a slave to him in the darkness. Because he was frustrated. They had a frustrated kind of relationship because she was into alcohol. She struggled with alcohol because she was having a difficulty with her career because they don't want to face the fact if your career, that genre is not for you, move forward. You have the skills, you have the talent. But these people destroy themselves because they're insisting on being in an environment that is not for them. Everyone has to move on. This is why I like children that create that rainbow. Don't force children to run into uni Because then we'll fall into that myth. Oh, by the time you get your uni, you know, they don't want to study it no more. Yeah, because you rush these children into uni. Let them experience different things. Go to college. And then maybe if you want to be like my daughter, from she was like 4, 5, we always saw her taking these materials as you get these dollies. And the alignment is so perfect. I had to take pictures of it for the future, you know, and send it to myself. All right. So now she had a toy sewing machine. Now she's got a real one. Even up till yesterday, bugging me. I'm gonna make this skirt, mum. I'm gonna do this, and we've got people coming in to fix her table today. But do you know what I mean? So we have to make these kids experience different things. Okay, she wants to be maybe a fashion designer, all right, because that's a natural form for her. But then also she likes other things as well. All right, but it might be just for that moment. It's because we're learning. It's called self mastery. All right. Maybe you learned something in oil and gas. Time to move forward. Maybe you learned something in the arts because arts is about self expression, isn't it? All right. Because my daughter, she loves drama. She been going to this top drama school for the last since she was 4 years old. But it's not something she's gonna do. She knows she's probably not gonna do that as a proper career. Who knows? Who knows? But I would like her to go, it's up to her, but go to college and look at different jobs. Have fun with life. No pressure, man. Be your own fucking pressure cooker. I hope you understood that, people. It's like the rainbow effect, isn't it? You got to figure out what you want. Today I might be a doctor. Tomorrow I might not want to be a doctor. I might be a policeman. But I'm going to go to academies and see if I like it or not. I'm just going to, don't keep it up in the air in your head. Go out there and experience it, even if you do voluntary work. Volunteer into that space. See if it's for you. Test the waters. All right? I don't know why I went into that one. Yeah, because now someone's given up. Maybe this King of Pentacles upside down corrupted. Because why? He's with an upside down Empress. A Taurus and Cancer tried to change destiny. There you go. Wheel of Fortune. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person or Libra person tried to change the destiny. It don't work. Even Alice recorded said he wish he never fucking even suggested that pussy clout. May I tell you, he's frustrated. I saw him in the darkness being the people them slave. If he was frustrated now on earth, he's even more frustrated on the other side. So it's like he's trying to tell me a message. He wants me to take to everybody, leave those rituals alone. I think he showed me, I'm not sure, don't quote me, I haven't done heavy research deeply, but he showed me a book. I think it's the Book of Law, Therma, and the Golden Dawn. Now, he showed me something happened in 1911. And he's showing that since then, it kind of increased even more, these sex rituals, numancy, nancy, dancy. Because I even wrote it down in my diary and I sent it to Adiwali about 5 years ago. It's talking about 1911. They keep taking me back to this 1911. Now I understand. Now I understand. He had to give me bits and pieces. Because fucking hell, you lot are demonic. He's in some dark goose shit. So 1911, it's funny, when I looked up his name yesterday, it says one of his wives was Rose, and I saw a woman holding a black rose in the dream as well. And then it came to my attention, I haven't done deep research yet, in 1911 he went to court over the Golden Dawn and he won. He shouldn't have won. He knew he shouldn't have won. He lied, and because he lied in the court, he's in spiritual prison. Now, Golden Dawn should never been done. He regrets it. Yes, he does. Arthur White, everyone does. This destiny swapping, your ass will be stuck in spiritual prison for the most longest. If you're frustrated now, trust me, in the darkness, you're going to be even more frustrated. That's what I'm saying. Repent now before it's too late, boy. Cancer person, Aquarius is looking at you, man. Oh, yeah. When it comes to maybe the Five of Swords, when it comes to resentment, he's holding on. This man, yeah, maybe from a past life, He's holding on to resentment. He's holding on to resentment. Because you know what? I was happy to be single for the rest of my life. I'm still happy with or without this masculine. And I think maybe in his past life, or maybe at some point, maybe he liked me. And I said, are you mad? Because I remember I had a conversation with Ali Wali once in real life. It was in Wood Green. Wood Green. Grove. And I said, you coming like that man. That when we're happy at home, you'll say, darling, I'm just going to go get a packet of fags, love. 20 years later, you're not come back yet. He starts laughing. He said, I don't even smoke fags. And look, he fucking went for 13 years. How mad is that? And he even said to me as well, when we drove past the temple, it was like, let's get married in the temple. He fucking knows, man. I don't think he knew, and maybe he got opinions from other people and didn't go oomph with it. Because I don't have that oomph. I'm not joking. I'm an air sign. I'm a very detachable person. I can detach just like that. That's an air sign for you. So maybe when he said, oh, let's have a baby, I was just like, and I was excited. I went home and showed my excitement. I was all spinning to Whitney Houston. I even sold gold. Oh, now I look back, I'm like, bloody heck, V. You really didn't give him the faith to really go to you, did you? No, you didn't. So at the same time, I'm not putting my blame to nothing. That's the past. I let go of that. Now it's the future. The last 5 years, he's got to face his responsibility when it comes to maybe building with this Taurus person. All under deception, lies, and cheating. His group of people, them, don't like him. Face the fucking facts, Leo. You're getting on my nerves. Face your facts, man. Your Cancer person, he's a conniving, nasty fucking Minecraft person doing mind games. Because he wants to look at this air sign person, but air sign would never look at anybody. No, why should she? She's happy as she is. What's wrong with these people? So my Cancer is all up and out of control when it comes to his pathway. He's not centered, man. He's more selfish. Self-centered. He's self-centered. Told you with a Queen of Pentacles. Self-centered. He wants to really told you, if I see you two together one more time, that's why I'm not waiting for this Leo person. All that time he was fucking Genevieve Nadia. He disrespected me. What, because you got 8 million followers? But still, your whore needs my intellectual property to make herself look like a grounded woman. You're not doing that to me, Adiwali. You're fucking mad. You're fucking having a fucking laugh, ain't ya? You're fucking crazy. Foolish, immature people. That's what they said about Taurus. Miss Big Pussy, Genevieve Nadia, or another businesswoman you're dealing with that's not a businesswoman. She's nothing. They're saying a cruise person, you're grounded. Oh, you're so grounded. Oh, yes, you are. You're a businesswoman. You're gifted. I told him, let's do the first coffee shop, drive-through coffee shop. No, he drove away to go and chase after Big Pussy, Genevieve Nadia, for a 2-line haul. All that money he wastes on marketing. Oh, we should be so proud of her. Oh, she should be there. He looks for money too much as well. That's why he has to face how he dealt with me. Genevieve is karmic debt. You don't want love? God said, okay, I'm going to give you someone that don't like love. I'm going to give you a demonic woman, all right, by your own act. I'm not going to tell you nothing, Leo. I was going to make you go by your own action, your own energy, your own intention to go towards this demonic woman. Now you're going to see the difference between love and no love. And now his ass is in the fucking tower. Should never have made that woman pay his mother. There you go. She done karmic fucking destiny swapping with a Sagittarius person. Some partitioner. Somebody can't eat that part. Now the Emperor's upright. Partitioner. Destiny swapping. Destiny swapping. I don't understand these people. They're destiny swapping shit, man. Destiny swapping. So now Leo person is probably like maybe looking at, or a Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, probably looking at this karmic cycle. It's fated. Aquarius is not moving. That's the thing. They knew Chris was coming because they destroyed Aquarius, the star, back in 1330, before 1330. That's why, open mind people, you got the Crusaders. They had on the red cross. all right? And now they do own the Star of David. You know, Star of David belongs to the Jews, all right? Don't get at me. Go and do your own research. It's called the Star of David, all right? And you look up what King David was about. And the first King Charles, yes, he had his own tarot. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And David, but they'll tell you don't use tarot. Don't get me started today, Bridget. You see them crusaders? There's always going to be a fight between Christianity and Muslims. Why? Because the crusaders were the ones that if you were anything but Christianity, then chop off your head. That's why you have that cross with no fucking head on it. They don't want to have your God head on. I see free. I see free. I see black man. What's 3? Creation. No, listen to Genevieve Nadia. She's fucking Nadia. Foolish, immature, bummerclock people. They think they know it all. My way or the motherfucking highway. No, it's God's way. And you lot can take the fucking highway. Foolish people. When it comes to such a serious person, when it comes to maybe hiding, sneaking about a curious person, wearing her mask, seeking, exaggerating, doing the most. Doing the most. Where I know you from, Sagittarius? Where I know you from? But I'm telling you, your intellectual framework is not very good. Low bottom when it comes to maybe philosophy, religion, teaching, education. You need to come out of that, Sagittarius. You're looking out for a fucking job. You can jog on. Maybe you should go and take some of fucking Adi Wali's fucking jog on outfits, isn't it? Triple A Sports and jog on. That's what you lot need to do. Because they're looking at maybe. They feel foolish, man. They don't believe in God, innit? They don't have no intuition. Now they're so stupid, foolish, careless, naive people. Now they have to proceed in caution. Why? Because he went to unrequited love with a Taurus person at work. There you go. Taurus, pussy clock, Taurus, pussy clock, Taurus every fucking way. Not happy. Not happy. She's not happy. Why? Sacrifice never happened. Now she's in spiritual court. Serves you right, pussy, yeah. Serves you fucking right. Destiny swapping. But you're going to say you're Niger. Oh, I did my career, darling, to honour the greats. The greats paved my way. So when that woman died, the one that she done a movie with, she came into my energy and she said, don't listen to Genevieve Nadia. That's crocodile tears. She did not like me. She said, I like red. Go look online. I saw pure red. So I'm going to stick up for that woman as well. The one that died and Genevieve was on her fucking platform. When I heard the news, I was devastated. I couldn't stop crying, darling. She's fucking lying. The woman told me. I don't know how to pronounce the woman's name. She's lying. They're on a movie together. She's lying. And the woman says she regrets not opening up her mouth and talking about Genevieve Nadia's nasty, stinking, devious ways. She's not stupid, but she felt she should have told the truth. Because she had this inkling about a Leo person. She had that inkling, she had that feeling. And because you lot are stuck in this cycle of, oh, if I speak, I might not get the job, or that person. Fuck that shit. This is your fucking life. Fuck a director or a producer. This is your life. I went to Hollywood, darling. And they made me feel like I was commodity, dear, of what I've done with Lion. What the fuck did you do with Lionheart, my girl? Okay, 5 people wrote that. How many people directed it? Not fucking you, bitch. Not by yourself. What did you do, Addy Love? Oh, he paid for your EPs, isn't it? Because I saw you spiking out his drink and stealing his money out of his wallet. Yes, I did. So what she did with Lionheart, she goes around fucking men to create her creative side. She uses them and move on. She moved on from Adiwali, I guess, for a hot minute. And I came back again with more ideas. She said, no, Pussy Clown going back to Adiwali, my friend, to spike out your drink, changing messages. Now she's got intervention now. Yeah, never mind, big pussy bitch. With your Cancer, there you go, King of Cups. Lying about Aquarius person with his upside down big pussy Taurus. Them two are fucking scammers. Scammers, going through disgrace. She wants to look like this. No, she looks like that. She wants a Leo person to fall from grace. Why? She is a higher priestess upside down. She has hidden, dangerous motives. Why? Because she's looking at a failure. Fashion line, failure. Book, failure. Tempted murder, failure. The only things that we got away with is one or two bodies under her fucking sleeve. Why? Because she used new mancy, dancy, wancy. She tried to do it to me. Bitch, I'm too fucking naturally gifted for your stupid artificial magic that you can't even fucking control yourself. Now you got Aries person. Oh yeah, she's after you. Sagittarius, I mean. Oh yeah, she's after you. She's after you. Serves you right. These two want to play as besties, but behind closed doors, they're both playing fucking dark magic on each other. On each other. Told you with a Sagittarius, but now they're looking. Told you Taurus person with a Sagittarius person, a partition, and that's the truth. That's the truth. So when things go wrong, it's Taurus and this woman both doing this fucking humanity to each other. Because they're not intuitive, they can't protect themselves, they're going to blame everybody else for their downfall. But it's what these two play with at night time. Moon magic, love magic, spell magic, you name magic. Why? Because they're not magical. She's a piece of shit on my shoe that won't fucking leave. Piece of shit, man. Now they're looking at abandonment shit. They wanted them to abandon the Queen of Swords. She wanted the Queen of Swords to look like this and Queen of Pentacles look upright. That's what the lie was. And a Cancer person fed that with another masculine air sign masculine and a Sagittarius woman. But it's not working for you. Queen of Swords upside down. Malicious, calculated, resentful. You know, all of that. That she is, that I am not. So to convince a Leo to walk away. Because I told him 13 years ago, 14, go heal from your fucking mother. Is that me being resentful? Or giving you fucking good advice? Because what? If you listened, your pussy clout wouldn't be with Mother Dearest right now. Taurus person doing the fucking most. What? Because I cussed you out and told you anyhow. What? Because I was upset. I keep seeing my spiritual son and you didn't want to reach out. So I said, oh, people. If you have children for that big pussy Taurus, I hope your fucking kid analyzed like you did to mine. I don't know sympathy for no demonic pick-me that come out of no Taurus's crutches. That's what she did. She tried to kill me in Adiwali. What, you want to have sympathy for her and that pick-me? Don't get me started, collective. Don't get me started. I had a dream, a whole Adiwali's colour yesterday. I said, because of you, Genevieve Nigel wants me dead, brethren. Because I'm telling the people them she wanted you dead because I saw it. Genevieve Nigel, go and suck out your poor pussy clout mother because you're getting on my fucking nerves. Because I swear, and that doesn't mean I'm resentful, my darling. Stupid ass. I've got to stand up for myself. Duppy not for frightened. And Duppy don't like the truth. And I've never met this woman in my life until the dreams. Every time I see this vampire, me and the vampire is fighting. Me and the vampire is fighting. When this dark entity comes as a shadow, when I'm fighting it, guess who's behind it when it's done? Big pussy Genevieve Nadia. Guess what she does? Starts running. Running behind Adiwali, Kinua Baji. Then at one time I saw all these keys in my hand. That's her trying to take the keys. Because you know, she knows I know the key about something that happened near a river with a child, man. I'm telling you. Something happened with a child. Maybe she drank so much and she was arguing with a Sagittarius person about a Leo person or about this Taurus person. One of them was in this car. And one of them wanted a Leo person to have an accident in a car. Yeah, lose control in a car. To look foolish and reckless. Who's that sticking out? The same pussy Clark Gian. Maybe they done something to his bonnet. Something to do with the car bonnet. Maybe he got GPS or something to track this Leo person. Sagittarius knows something about this death, you know. About some child. But you've got to use your intuition as you won't know. Something to do with Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, Earth sign, but told you. Told demon, man. Earth sign, it's actually demonic. I heard it in my dream today. And it's cancer person. I heard it. They all looked at her. I heard it. They kept shouting, you're fucking demonic. Yeah, look. Told you. Something happened to a fucking child because they were in their feelings. Or this Sagittarius been watching this Leo from a child. And that's probably why in Hawaii, he told me, he was on a North Circular, he said he had a DUI for drinking. I forgot about that. So when I saw a picture of him in the last 5 years, I said, what do you drink? I was so shocked that he drinks. I don't know why I didn't think he drank. But then I thought recently, oh yeah, but you told me. Because I swear they're doing so. They want him to be drunk. Or he had an accident. Speed. Cancer person, speed. Someone's in the trunk. Or something happened to a child and they want to put the blame on someone else. A Leo person. And that's the truth. They done something horrific, and they want to blame it on someone else, a performer. Something about a car, being hit by a car. As I see the stick, you got to go underneath the bonnet, innit? Either underneath a bonnet or in a boot. Something about death. A young person, child, and under judgment for it. A Virgo. It's something to do with Virgo. Could be a Virgo person, Leo person, something. Something to do with performer, influencer. Or did someone push someone out of a tower, a building? But that's also police car, army, energy. Throw paranoia into someone. And in the fiasco, the paranoia will make them jump out of a window or a building, or someone pushed them out of that building. Cancer, but I don't know, you don't got to use your intuition, man. There you go, fool again. Queen of Swords, wish fulfillment, to keep stuck. Queen of Wands, I knew it. Queen of fucking Wands. She's lying about Queer's person. She tried to put. She got some form of fairy tale in her head about Queer's person. Because someone made up a lie about Queer's person. Maybe you liking this cancer, but what the fuck? Let me make myself clear. I think you just don't understand. 13 years. I don't need this Leo. I may not like him. I would love him for fucking ever, baby. I ain't had a man in 13 years and you can't force me to look at anybody else. If he's not around, just look at myself more and go to God even more. You understand what I'm saying? These people are weird, man. Something happened to a child though. Weirdo people. Just fucking weird. Fucking weird. Please don't. Just. Oh, God's true. Place up. Someone's happy, Leo person. What's been highlighted again now? Confusion. About a home. It's all about a home. Now they're fighting, conflict about a house. Or maybe there's a body in a house. Someone's got a body there. I think it's a Sagittarius person. And that's probably why Genevieve's got a hold over her or something. Or she's got a hold over Genevieve. One of the two. And it's Cancer. They've done something. Sagittarius. Maybe Sagittarius done something. They got a dead body though. That's why there's no homecoming, there's conflict. Someone doesn't. I told Addy, your people's not going to welcome me. Why? I'm too psychic. At some point, I didn't want to be psychic without him, to be honest. I didn't want to admit I was psychic without him. But I kept seeing him. I kept saying, Adi, use my eyes. Use my eye. But something don't feel right in your energy. I keep seeing you in these dreams. I just keep seeing him, collective. And now Aaliyah's in an indecision when it comes to moving forward because of a cancer person on this pathway. His feelings about entrapment from a Sagittarius. And he's stubborn. He's not going to move for now. He's stubborn as he is already. And he's not going to want to come forward for now. And I know why as well. Many other things, but mostly just came to my head. On our first date, he always said, and I'll never forget it. He said, I wish I had love to deal with my family differently. I think he tried, and I just think he doesn't feel appreciated or something. He just feels like they don't love him, but they love him for what he has and what he offers. So sometimes he might be a bit of a horrible person to them, maybe. But he said, I wish I had love like this to deal with them differently. So he always wanted that understanding. What does love mean? And I think that's why he sent me that song message. As soon as I woke up a few days ago, giving you something, you're giving him something he can feel to let him know love is real. And when I heard that, my eye looked at my phone because my phone was left on playing music. And whose face did I see? Adiwali's. And that's how I remembered, oh yeah, that's the second time I've seen him on that video. I didn't know up until about maybe 2-3 years ago. I didn't know he was on En Vogue. He's mighty fine, boy. He's still sexy. Oh, don't tell him that though. His fucking ego gets on my nerves. Ego, identity, personality, appearances. That's what the son of the soul of the self is, you know. Someone's highlighted by a cancer person out of control on their pathway. Out of control, man. Maybe went for a tunnel or something. But it seemed to be. He needs to be careful, man. Whoever's around this cancer person, I think for future reference, you need to take his keys away. Yeah, you need to take his keys away. Because he's going to go for an accident. He wanted Leo to have an accident. Oh, gosh. Something stalling, rock bottom, making excuses. Maybe it's Leo put rock bottom of a car. Bottom. They're doing cursing, you know. That's ten of swords as well when you curse. You do cursing or someone's backstabbing, using their lips to sink your ship so you don't come to peace. Because they want this masculine to be out of control. That was part of the destiny swapping. Him having a car crash or him jumping out of a fucking window. Because Genevieve was spiking his drinks. I saw it. I saw it. Many times. I'm not going to be quiet until the truth is out. I'm not going to be mentally tortured. It's like the Black Mirror. When you've seen someone die over and over and over again, it's like fucking torture. Genevieve's not going to do that to me. Because she wants to do destiny swooping with a cancer person. Go suck out your pussy to our mother because Sagittarius is after you. There you go. Justice, Taurus person. Taurus. There you go. Bitch. You're looking at a fucking lawsuit now. She's out of control, man. She's out of control. There you go. Maybe Leo person wants to get rid of this earth sign person. Too promiscuous, man. Too fucking promiscuous. In their 5 of cups. And regret. In regret. Foolish. In regret. Why? Because Aquarius were telling the truth. His wish fulfillment. His wish fulfillment. He's mine too, but I'm not going to sit here waiting for anyone. So, 8 billion people, if you think that you can get anyone to turn my head away from my soulmate. I haven't done it in 13 years, 14, and I don't plan to. But I plan on creating my own pathway. Whatever he does, he does. Whatever I do, I do. Okay? So now someone's in the Five of Cups. Maybe someone's looking at loss, sadness, disappointment. Because there's no Two of Cups. Separated. There was no happiness, no feelings, no nothing where he was. Half his emotions here, and half his wherever. Half his love is here, and half his love is by himself. He's had to put that together to create his own happiness, come out of abandonmentship issues, stop focus on the past when it comes to third party person spiking his drink or making fucking false promises, breaking the heart, and draining the emotions. Collective. Turn around, there's God's Two of Cups. There is hope, purity. Why? Because he's still wondering. I want to be near with Aquarius because she's very peaceful. But he's stuck in stubbornness, in his mess, with a Taurus person when it comes to money matters, destiny swapping, promiscuity, and then them can't see a blood clot thing. Setbacks, arrogance, recklessness. I'm telling you, this Cancer person. You can't listen to the Sagittarius, man. I'm only saying that because there's going to be a child in this accident. Don't give him this man his keys. From now on, he needs to start walking, taking cab or the bus. Prevent it before it happens, as if it ain't happened already. Please. Because his shit ain't going right doesn't mean he must go into a car drunk and unalive another child because of his stupidity. And that's going to happen. His cursing is going back to him. So he knows this. Let go of your car keys and fucking sit down and sort yourself out. Please talk to this person. Get those keys away from that masculine.